All right, guys, welcome back to Pilates Strong. My name is Lorene. I'm going to use my ankle weights today to work out my booty. We're just going to get right to it. So we're going to sort of go in a different sequence today. I usually start with a donkey kick up, but today we're going to start with a Bney Teepe. So we're going to make like a little teepee shape with our legs. You're going to lift it up, back, down, and then lift. It's almost like, I wanted to say a triangle, but because we're not doing this part, we're simply going outside of our opposite ankle, lifting and lowering down, which we're making a teepee shape. Good, and Rocky is wanting to play with his little dinosaur body. Okay, so just make sure that you're keeping yourself squared. You're gonna lift that leg up, tap the floor, lift it up, cross it over. Lift, tap, lift, cross over, okay? Just like this, lift, tap, lift, cross over. And my mat is really thin, so I think what I'm gonna do real quick is just double it up. So just like you saw me do there, don't sacrifice those knees for a butt, okay? So make sure you're protecting your knees, up, down. You know what, this is very convenient. I have my phone right here. I'm gonna go ahead and time this. Oopsies, I'm doing this totally wrong. All right, so now that we're sort of in it, let's just keep going. You're gonna feel your booty burning. Now, 3, 2, straighten that leg, lift, cross it over, lift, down, up, cross. So now it's a straight leg TP, right? So we're really focusing on our glutes here. The reason I'm looking down here is I'm actually checking my right glute alignment with my knee, because I'm trying to keep everything stacked. So if you really can't keep yourself square, take your opposite arm, which would be your left arm if you're working your right leg, and reach it out so you can kind of push yourself over onto that right shoulder, right? Keep going. And up, down, down. So really do try to make like a V shape, which is why I call it the TP. I mean, a TP is 3-dimensional, so I guess that still doesn't make sense. But if you were to draw it on a piece of paper, that's what it would look like. Good. And then lift and over and lift and down. Good. Keep it going. You got about 12 seconds. Yeah. 10 seconds now. Lift, squeeze, down. You're gonna feel your butt burning. Good. Now we're gonna do the rainbow coming up. So we're gonna start off with a straight leg rainbow, okay? Keep going, 3, 2. Now take that leg out far. This one's hard for a lot of people. So if you can't do this with your ankle weight on, take it off, because it is gonna be a lot on your obliques, okay? And you're gonna reach it all the way over like you're making a rainbow. Tap the floor, bring it up, bring it all the way around and tap it down. So you guys see all these hip mobility exercises, right? This is really good for hip mobility. And then bring it all the way around, really feeling those glute muscles working. Trying to find the pot of gold. Good. And then up and around and keep going just like this. Trying to keep your back as square as possible. I keep checking myself in my mirrors just to make sure. And I know people say, oh, you shouldn't have to look in the mirror. But you know what? I'm gonna look in the mirror to check my form. I have scoliosis, so whatever. Good. Keep going. And really open out around. Good. Keep going. You're gonna do about, let's do one more here, and then we're gonna do some knee circles. 3, 2. Now you're gonna bend the knee, and you're just gonna make these circles. Okay, so you're just taking the leg, bent knee position, making a nice circle, okay? Keep going just around these nice little circles here. Up, out, and around. And if you go quickly, you're gonna, like if you start to do this, you're gonna wobble your hips. So I really want you to think of stable through that pelvis. Lift, squeeze, and around. Rocky's not very happy with me right now. I don't know if you can see him in the video, but he's pouting with his little dinosaur. I know, buddy. Keep going. And I just took him out. Always wants to play. It's so cute. I'll take him to the park. He'll be worn out, and then he wants to keep playing. 3, 2, good. Now reverse. So we're gonna go other way, up, out, and around. It's 45 seconds. So this is 45 seconds. The others are closer to like a minute. Big up, out, and around. Good. Big up, squeezing around. And I'm really trying to focus on bottom, outer, upper, inner, bottom. So I'm trying to get all those angles, right? We're gonna go to a fire hydrant to kick back after this. Now the weights of my ankle weights are 5 pounds each. So you pick a weight that is going to work for your body, right? Good. And you can also do this without ankle weights, so no big deal. I probably should have done that in the beginning, and I was kind of rushed. 5 seconds. Opposite hip, opposite glute will burn. 3, 2, now ready? So now you're gonna kick that leg back, and then you're gonna open it to a fire hydrant. Okay, I'm gonna put my other arm back down. Good, and then out. So it's an out to a kick. Out, it's like a kick up and a back. Good, this one gets me at oopsies every time. Boom, here, and your opposite glute's working. We're switching sides, and about one more exercise after this, okay? So keep going, out, good, in, out, press back, in, good, boom, keep going. You got about 21 seconds, press, I love these, okay? And push up to a diagonal, let your body kind of move a little bit here. I mean, try to stay as stable as you can. Make sure that your hips are staying nice and stacked. I'm kind of screwing this up, sorry. So it's a fire hydrant, kick back, shoulders are gonna burn. Fire hydrant, kick back, 3, 2, now just your fire hydrant, and try not to tap the floor. Out, 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 out. Keep going. You're trying to keep your outer thigh in line with your lower leg as you lift, right? So you're not like turning in these angles. It's just a nice, nothing changes. It's here, and it's like you're lifting something heavy with the lower and the upper leg at the same time. Keep going. Press, resist, press, press, press. A little faster on the press. Really get those outer tushy muscles working. Keeping a nice neutral spine. Keep going. You got 25 seconds. And then after this, we're gonna switch sides. And I will turn around so you can see the other side. Boom, boom. Try not to tap my foot to the floor. Your opposite glute's gonna burn. Guys, if it's too much, take the ankle weight off. Ankle weight off. Okay, 8 seconds left. Boom, boom, boom. Good, boom. No holds, no pulses. 3, 2, and then release. And that's just because the weight's heavy, so we don't need to really hold it as much in those positions. All right, so we're gonna switch sides. And I'm gonna take this and change the position there, okay? Other leg. So you're gonna start off with that like Bney two-dimensional Teepe, right? So you're gonna go down, up, okay? So this is the first exercise, a little bit of a longer one. Good, and reach up, squeeze. And the whole time you should feel that your abs are engaged, right? Like you're supported by your obliques. Good, and this is my scoliosis concave side, so there's a dip. I always try to open this part of my back up because there's a dip. It used to be worse, but I think the brace is finally helping. Keep it going, squeezy, down, up, over, boom. So this is a nice, like kind of real booty focused workout. It's simple. And you could also, if you don't have ankle weights, you can, I mean, for some of this, you can't do it, but for the ones where the knee is bent, you could put an ankle, a weight behind your knee, you know, wrapped in a towel. You got about 35 seconds. And, actually a little less than that, sorry. Hi, sweetheart. He's not happy with me. And then when you go to the straight leg versions, you can take the weight off, right? So the whole time I'm really focused on staying nice and square. My body is not leaning over my right hip. I'm using that right hand to post myself over to the left a little bit. And notice when you shift that over how your oblique engages on that left side. 3, 2, now it's a straight leg TP, right? So you're gonna go out to the side, lift, and then drop it to that other corner of your mat. And lift. So if you just think like corner to corner on your mat, that will help. Oh buddy, you're so sweet. I'm sorry. Today's one of those days where after this, I've got an appointment, then another appointment, but the second appointment I can take him with me, so that's good. And then I'll probably take him to the PARK. I think he's learning spelling because now when I say that, he kind of knows what that means. Lift, squeeze, good, over and down. Keep it going. Guys, pick it up. Even though this might feel more hamstringy, I want you, when you lift, it's almost like your thigh bone retracts into your hip to lift. Does that make sense? So it's almost like it retracts to lift, and that'll be more glutey. Good, keep going. You got about 25 seconds here. And then we're gonna do those rainbow lifts, which are the hard ones. Good, and over, good, and down. Good. 5 seconds. Good, and you guys see I'm going really thoughtfully and slowly. Good, 3, 2, now take that foot all the way over. This is the hard one. You're gonna wanna wiggle your hips a lot. Lift it up. Sorry, Bobby, I'm gonna try to avoid you. There you go. And then, I don't know if you guys can see him, he's like right there. Good, and then over. Okay, so we're just working through and going over, good. And going through, and I'm just walking over a little bit for 2 reasons: to avoid rocking, to find a softer spot on my mat. Good, and my obliques are nice and tight as the leg goes around. I'm working through the sides here. And then I'm gonna pick it up. Oopsies, that was a bad one. And around. Okay, you got 25-ish seconds here. And then we have those knee circles, and then up and around. Now, to make this harder, just a little tap and around. This is harder, right? So a little tap, no resting, pick it right back up and around. This one's hard, you guys. So if you're struggling with it, that's normal. It requires a ton of your obliques to work in order for this to work well, right? Keep going, my abs are tight. Point. Just adore it. 3, 2, bend that knee, and we're gonna do those circles. So circle it out. Good, and I'm gonna go back to both forearms. So this one's throwing me off because my knee is over on the mat, so I'll take that back. Good, there we go. And big circle. So inner, bottom, outer, upper. So 45 seconds set, right, roughly. Good, keep going. I'm trying to do some math in my head because my timer, oh, you know what? I'm such a dummy. I have the timer right here. I can just reset the whole timer so it's exactly right. Perfect. Keep going. You've got about 20 seconds left. That's what I'll do when we reverse it. So it's 45 seconds each direction. Keep it going. Abs are nice and tight. Keep it going. Squeeze your booty. Good. And up and around. Squeezing that tushy. Good. Up, over, and around. 5 seconds. I think. 4, 3, 2. Now let's reverse. Good. And up and over and around. Think of the areas that you want to work and start to work on grabbing those as you work your leg in these circles. Otherwise, you're going to default to what you usually use. So you really want to think about that, right? We got that fire hydrant to a kickback after this. Keep going. You got 25 seconds here. Big, nice circles. Big, nice circles. Up, out, and around. And I'm kind of dropping my head a lot, and I shouldn't be. Shoulders are back. Good. Keep going. 15 seconds here, you guys. So both legs are going to burn here. This is like one of those really good burns that you just want to get to. We got those fire hydrants to kickbacks coming up. Keep going. 4, 3, 2. Now from here, you can reset yourself a little if you need to. Kick it back, bring it in, out to the side. Squeeze your butt. So a lot of people get kind of lazy in these movements where they lift only a little bit like that. I want you to really get that leg out and then bring it in. There's no band on, right? So you're not as limited on your range of motion. Like when there's a band there, it increases at the end range. This is a weight. So you get a little more freedom when you're using the weights, right? Keep going. And then press. In, out, in, press. So it's fire hydrant, kick back. And then we just got the fire hydrant. The last one is gonna be the hardest one, I think. Well, should I say last one or should I add on more? No, that'll be, I always wanna do more exercise. No, that'll be our last one for this. Short and sweet booty work. Good. Keep it going. Out. In. And kick it back. In. Good. Out. Almost there, guys. We're gonna just do the fire hydrants in 4, 3, 2, 1 minute of fire hydrant. Go. Out and in. Out. Squeeze it in. Rocky just rolled on his back. That's so cute. Out. Resist. Shoulders are working. Resist. Exhale. Booty. Good. Take a break in between if you need. Sometimes taking a break, setting the knee down, shaking it out, and then going back into it will make you work your butt more. If you're starting to feel it in your back, this is not a good exercise for you. You need to take the weight off, or you need to find a different exercise like a bridge or something else, or a side. You can do this on your side. You can lay on your right side to do it. 30 seconds, no pulses. Get that nice squeeze at the top. Go a little higher than you think you can. It's almost like your right leg is also pushing out. It's almost like they're both trying to do a little bit of a fire hydrant, but the right leg won't move because it's on the floor, right? Keep going, 15 seconds, and press. You should feel your shoulders are working, your lats are working, your abs are working. Almost there, guys. Good, 5 seconds, 4, 3, give me one more, 2, one more, and then slowly release. Woo! That is a good butt burner. So if you like this, like, comment, subscribe, share. I love using the ankle weights because they're extremely effective. And like I said, these are just like 5-pound weights and they work really good for me, but 1 pound is plenty. And so pick a weight that works for you. You don't even have to use the weight. I'm gonna grab these off real quick and I'm gonna have you guys go into a little child pose. But yes, please do share. you know, trying to do a video every week, which I think I've done all year, which is, I'm pretty happy with myself. So that's a good goal. That was my New Year's goal, and that's a good feeling. So hopefully I can keep that up and then slowly stretch it out into this nice puppy pose. You can kind of bring your chest forwards and wiggle your hips side to side. Anyways, guys, awesome job. I know. You smell so good. You smell so good. You smell so good. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I know. Oh, you give me your paw. You give me your paw. I gotta take some pictures now, okay?